Yo, what's good with everybody? It's Simply Day Day, man. I'm back with another video. First and foremost, I hope all is well. I literally just got out of church, y'all. It's an excellent word today. It's always a good word, going to church and stuff like that today. I just want to just say something real quick. This is not going to be long at all, but I just want to encourage people, I just want to talk about faith real quick. And this is for anybody, that's really just having a hard time, just trying to hang on. Sometimes it can be hard, to just try to hang on to faith, try to believe, try to, even though we still maintain to do it, but I'm just saying sometimes it can be hard though. It can be really, really hard depending on, the circumstances and stuff like that you may be going through. But I just encourage, anybody right now that's seeing is just to continue just to hang on. It just brings me back to the story in the Bible where, the woman, that had an issue of blood and she had touched God's garment, right? And in the midst of that, when she had touched it, she began to be she got scared, and God kept asking, or Jesus kept asking, who touched my garment? And the lady wouldn't say anything. She was too afraid, too scared, to say anything. For those who haven't, have read the story, it's a really good story. I encourage you to look it up. But yeah, Jesus kept asking, who touched my garment, but she was too afraid, she was too scared to say anything, so in the midst of that, she began to finally say that, it was her, she touched her garment. And because she had faith, and it says this in the word, because she had faith, she was healed. Her faith is what made her whole. God says, that her faith because she had faith, it healed her. And this goes back to the saying, that, it says in the word that, faith without works is dead. Because she had faith, because she activated faith, she was able to be healed. But has she not have any faith? Has she not had any faith, in the midst of her touching God's garment? She could have still had that issue of blood, right? So I just want to encourage you, your faith is what your faith is what it plays a big part in your healing process, through anything. If you don't have faith, you might as well just if you don't have that faith, you will remain spiritually, you remain dead, because like I said, the word says that, faith without works. If you're not using, that faith, if you're not activating it to work in your life, if you're not allowing it to make way, in your position for it to work, it won't work. So I just want to encourage people. Like I said, it may be hard, but I encourage you, just to continue to have faith, continue to fight on. You don't have to leave here the same. Shout out to, which I don't know, she may not ever see this, but Dorinda Clark Cole, she has a song called "You Don't Have to Leave Here." I believe it's off of her first self-titled debut album, and she has a song called that, "You Don't Have to Leave Here the Same." And matter of fact, wow, she even talks about the story that I'm even talking about in the song. And the song is basically saying that you don't have to leave here the same. You don't have to leave here with these wounds that you have. You don't have to leave here with anxiety. You don't have to leave here with depression. You don't have to leave here with all these type of things, as long as you have faith in God, that he will heal you from these things, you don't have to leave here the same. So I just that's just something that I encourage. I just really encourage, anybody that's watching this, continue to have your faith. You don't have to leave here. You do not have to leave here with all these things, and stuff going on with you. You feel me? So just a quick little word about faith, and I pray that this connects to somebody. Maybe somebody needs to hear this. I pray that it just helps people, helps anybody, But yeah, that's all I got for y'all today, man. I'll catch you on my next video, man. Simply Day signing out.